clearly Mexican Americans. This subject might be a little bit taboo, but not for you. The things we want to say when you see the things you say. Start off with the first one. Number one, numero uno. You should not assume that because I'm Mexican, I speak Spanish. Not fair. I'm Mexican American. I was born in the United States. For example, I'm at work. I work in customer service, so here I am, tapping away. And then one of my coworkers runs up to me and she says, Jessica, I need your help. I have a Spanish-speaking customer and I need you to translate. Racist me. Why? Because you're Mexican. You speak Spanish. No, I don't. No. According to the United States Census Bureau, most people in the United States speak English, and most government functions are in English. Please don't automatically assume that because I'm Mexican, I should speak Spanish. Racist! Number two, you should not assume that because I'm Mexican, I like spicy food. On one specific occasion, I was having dinner with my daughter's coach. It was a male and a female, and we were at a Mexican restaurant, and I had a little bit of salsa on my taco. And immediately my mouth started to burn, and I started panting and going a little crazy, and I drank all my water, and then I was like, oh, wait, I need more water, please help me. Almost immediately, I got a response that I get all too often. All Mexicans love spicy food. What's wrong with you? Racist! Paul Rozin, a professor of psychology at the University of Pennsylvania, discovered that it is some aspect of culture or psychology and not evolutionary adaptation that makes humans prefer peppers. Dang! Rozin's human experiment suggests that pain of spicy foods is part of their pleasure. It has nothing to do with race. Thank you. Yes, you in the back. Thank you. Yeah, I saw you. And last but not least, number three. It is not fair to say that Mexicans are stealing all of the Americans' jobs. Racist! Okay, so last year at a party, it was actually my dad's birthday. I was sitting there and I had just gotten a promotion, worked really, really hard for it. And I was telling my dad about it. And his best friend, Clint, sat there and said, you people are stealing all our jobs. Let me hit you with some knowledge here. Mexican Americans have Social Securities and are citizens, and they can apply for jobs that they want in the United States just like any other American. Mexicans from Mexico do not have that same luxury. They are not a citizen, they do not have a Social Security, so they cannot apply for any job that they want, which makes them desperate. You should not be saying, you people are stealing all our jobs. Racist! Because you people is too broad. Mexican Americans are not stealing your jobs because we have the opportunity to get a job in the United States. Mexicans from Mexico are desperate and are being offered your jobs. Farmers and Mexicans participate in a program called the H-2A federal program. This program allows U.S. employers or U.S. agents who meet specific regulatory requirements to bring foreign nationals to the United States to fill temporary agricultural jobs. They have to offer a job that is of temporary or seasonal nature, demonstrate there are not enough U.S. workers who are able, willing, qualified, and available to do the temporary work. Harold, the owner of a 1,000-acre farm in Ole, Colorado, ran into an unforeseen problem this last harvest. He only hired 2/3 of the 90 people that he usually employs throughout the summer, between July and October, with the H-2A federal program. He quickly realized that he made a mistake on the first day when he hired locals instead of the Mexican workers from Mexico. Kirk Johnson of the New York Times writes, 6 hours was enough between the 6 a.m. start time and noon lunch break for the first wave of local workers to quit. Some simply never came back and gave no reason. 25 of them said specifically, according to farm records, that the work was too hard. Mexicans are being offered your jobs. The United States made a program. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services made this program specifically for farmers. You have it. Because I'm Mexican, you should not assume that I speak Spanish. Because I'm Mexican, you should not assume that I like spicy foods. And because I'm Mexican, you should not assume that I'm taking your jobs. Sincerely, Mexican Americans.